Yo, JD here, and as you can see, we're back with F1 2018 career mode. There was no career mode yesterday because it was actually my birthday, so thank you very much for all the messages I've received. It was really humbling. Had an amazing day. It was really good. Actually did indoor skydiving as my present for my girlfriend, so that was pretty incredible. That's why I did no career mode, because I couldn't really edit it in time. But now the plan is to make it daily uploads now, with the career mode itself, and hopefully another video alongside that as well. So I will try and stick to my promise. I know in the past I have not delivered on that by doing, I think, 5 or 6 episodes max. But this career mode is really challenging. I'm loving this AI, how fast they are, which you'll be able to see. And that's really getting me the bug of really wanting to upgrade this car and to see how long it really takes for me to get to the top level to actually compete with the Mercedes and the Ferraris and the Red Bulls. I'm really quite interested to see how long it actually takes me, because I think on previous games, I think even halfway through the season you could be challenging them, and when you're in like a Sauber or something like that. So I think it's going to be a lot longer than this as we get held on that. We've been held a couple of times as that, the first by McLaren and then by the Haas. Not really optimal, but I feel the lap itself was pretty respectful. But you'll be able to see we're quite a way off the AI pace, which is of course 110 ultimate AI. And from looking at other people's career modes, I think Tom97 uses 110 as well. And the AI itself around Bahrain, I think it's probably their fastest track. So we're going to be in for quite a tough time here, and I felt the lap was pretty decent. We did a 28.0 as we've been smashed by the Haas going across the line as well. A 28.0, and that only puts us P19 as our teammate is in 7th with a 26.6, and we do a 28.0. I'm just boggled by that. I just can't believe that we're that much slower. The AI is just incredible around here, unless I'm really bad around here, but I felt like I did a fairly decent lap. And this track, although it's not my favourite track in terms of raw pace in previous races, even in Lee racing and stuff as well, normally had quite a reasonable pace and very consistent. So it shows how competitive the AI actually is, and I'm really looking forward to actually working through my car, actually building my car to challenge a Ferrari and Mercedes. And you can see the R&D tree. My strategy for this is basically just to save up for all the efficiency points here. As you can see, the factory efficiency, to save up for all of those, get all those first before moving on to the big parts. Because I've been told, and a lot of you guys have commented, which please keep giving me advice as well, is to save up for those first. Apparently my weakest element of the car is actually the powertrain, so maybe that's something I should shift the focus on. But you'll be able to see now, I've actually purchased the weight reduction, which comes into effect in, I think it's 2 weeks development time or something like that. So there's a little bit more performance, because I feel we really do need something. At least at the moment we do need something, because I do not want to be qualifying in that position. And also as well, I've actually reduced the webcam size, so hopefully that's a little bit better. But if you want me to take it out completely, which I think I will actually, to be honest, next episode, just let me know as well. But if that is better and you prefer it, then let me know as well. But of course, just keep advising me. But yeah, the AI is very quick, and as you can see, the powertrain is the lowest performance of our car. So that's why we're just looking at this at the moment to see potentially we can upgrade. But we've got to save up quite a lot, and maybe I should do some practice programs, as a lot of people have said to me. But to be honest, I just really want to race. But I know if I really want to get into this career mode, I've actually got to start doing it. But starting the race now, I think a few people have some penalties around us. So we're in P17, gaining 2 positions, in fact. 5 lights, and away we go now, getting a fairly good, well, I'd say a good start, but he actually got some wheel spin, and we've already gone back to P20 already. So Gasly had a penalty there, which we had a few little bits of contact with him in the first race, but trying to just navigate through this, trying not to get any damage at all. Going through turn 2, making up 1 position again, and I think that's 2 Force Indias have actually come together, which we'll be able to see here. The 2 teammates of Esteban Ocon and Perez coming together, so that is not good for the Force India camp. As you can see, the 2 Toro Rosso teammates of Hartley and Gasly coming together now as well. And now we made up into P16 now. So we did start P17, went back to P20, and now we've gone back to P16 once again. So trying to get these 2 cars going through here. It looks like they're just going side by side the entire time. So we're going to go down the inside, almost hitting Lance Stroll, as he goes out wide as well. We're starting on the super soft tyre because I just really wanted a bit of a tyre advantage. I didn't elect to choose softs at the start. I just really wanted to get a good start and just to see how far I could climb up the order, really try and make the most of these fresh tyres as much as possible. And now we're good to go behind Lance Stroll, keep up behind him. So we've got to P14 now, so we were P20, now made up 6 positions in half a lap. So it's feeling okay at this point, really. The qualifying performance really kind of shocked me, but now I was just hoping that my race pace compared to the AI or the cars around me, I was really hoping I could just keep up with them as much as possible. So we're going to use the overtake, not going and hot lap as advised by you guys. So we're just going to get overtake, rich mix, lowered a little bit of the fuel because I really do think ERS is more overpowering than the actual rich mix, which again I'll be doing a video on very soon. But we're going to go 3 wide into this corner now with Gasly down my inside, who we just keep coming into contact with at the moment. But we managed to get the position done. And now I think we're going to have to defend him. They are so quick in the straight line. If it's slipstream, it's very, very powerful in this game. So he's going to go try around the outside. We actually make contact again. So that's 2 races in a row. We make some more contact. But luckily, we keep the position. He keeps on trying to go down the inside again. So that's just how aggressive the AI actually is. They just will go for literally any move. And we're using default setup as well, as I said. The only thing I change is just my differential and the front brake bias. That is the only thing I change on the actual setup itself. In terms of actual setups, I think default is pretty much a good starting point for most people on time trial. That's what they're using. But now we've got Magnussen going around the outside of us, and a few people pitted, or a couple of people, as he goes down the inside again, almost chopping off his front wing. But we're into P11 now. And I was trying to push these tyres as much as possible, be able to see. We're getting a little bit aware now, and I was really kind of actually starting to struggle a bit as Magnussen and Gasly are batting behind us. And I really want some points. I really want some points badly. So I decided to actually pit at the end of this lap, which you'll be able to see now. We decided to pit at the end of this lap, go in, and I think we're going to go on for another set, or might even go on softs. I'm not too sure. I think it's super softs that we go on once again. And this was a tough race. I was really having to push quite hard. And coming into the pits, I think I could have made up a little bit more time coming into the pits. Braked a little bit too early, but we're going to go on another set of super soft tyres because I just really wanted that undercut on the guys ahead of me. Try and push it for 10 laps this time. Try and make it a 2-stop. But once it gets to about 45 or 50%, they're really struggling. And I didn't press my pit button for a good second or 2 seconds there, so I lost a lot of time. I just kind of got confused of which button to press there. But coming out here now, we've got Hartley behind us, who I believe he's actually pitted as well. And we're just trying to get an undercut on these guys ahead of us. You can see we've gone past Sorokin, but Gasly is actually overcutted us. I think that mistake coming out of the pits has actually cost us time. We have not made up any time whatever. And he's going to go on the soft tyres. I don't know if they're able to go to the end of a race, but we're... You know, the soft tyres, super soft tyres, after 2 or 3 laps, they actually are not really performing what I'd like. I think it's a mistake going this, as we're being passed by the Toro Rosso of Brendan Hartley going down the inside. So we're just going to give him this position because I really do feel he's probably going to be a little bit quicker. On the tyres are just quicker, the soft tyres. You can see he's just romping away from us already. There's no chance that we can really say, get him into the next corner. But now we managed to stay with him a little bit as Magnussen's coming up behind us once again. See, just acceleration, it's just not quick acceleration at all, which we did the straight line speed test, and it seems the acceleration of the cars are quite different as Magnussen has gone down the inside. We were trying to let him go, but the AI, they seem to be a little bit slower on the apex when they overtake you, so it's quite easy to an undercut back on them again. You can see the tyre wear after 4 or 5 laps. There's no way we're going to have to go on the soft tyre here, and that means doing quite a long stint on the soft tyre as well, which I don't know if that's actually possible. So we're going to go into the pits once again, and strategically I just don't think I did this race right at all. I think I should have started on the softs and then gone super soft and maybe soft again. Maybe that's what I should have done, but we didn't really plan this out that well, and the AI, as I said, just really super fast around here. So we're going to come out the pits, and we're in P17 with 2 Force Indians have come out of the race, and it's only Lance Stroll who's behind us, but actually saying that he's actually just overtaken us. So we're in last place in this race, and it's a bit of a wake-up call, really have to you have to really think strategically on what elements to go upgrade my car with, because I really want to be fighting for a title, and I think in this first season it's going to be incredibly difficult, almost impossible, I think, in my opinion, to actually do that. But as you can see, some people pitted, so we've made up a few positions, but again, the tyre wear is just really, it's just poor. There's no way we're going to get to the end of the race without a risk of a punch as Alonso overtakes us, but it's so on the apex. But we're just going to go into the pits now, because I'm just not confident. We're not going to get any points this race. I think that's quite clearly out of the question. So we're just going to go on the super soft tyre to the end of the race now. And yeah, next season, if I decide to stay at Renault, it'd be really interesting to see how much better the car is, because we were like 1.4 seconds off our teammate in qualifying, and that's just crazy. I don't know if the AI have got upgraded or we're on stock, and I don't know, but they're just rapid around here, and we're in P18, as you can see. Again, got Stroll ahead of us, and just for pride, I was really just trying to catch him. But you can see we've got a blue flag, and we're being lapped this race. I've never been lapped in any career mode race ever at all. Well, the ones I've actually done, or even in league racing and stuff like that as well. So that is a pretty big shock, a pretty something I did not expect at all. But we've actually managed to catch Lance Stroll, and as I said, now purely for pride, for not finishing last on the Carson track, we're going to try and overtake him. Got the overtake. DRS going to turn one should be a fairly simplish move, as we've been lapped by Sebastian Vettel as well. I think we've got Raikkonen coming up behind us. So it looks like we're not going to finish in last place. Managed to pull away a little bit from Stroll. But Lewis Hamilton comes over to win the Bahrain Grand Prix. And we've been lapped. We haven't even been able to do 29 laps. And yeah, this is a big wake-up call, because we've really got to maybe to actually start doing some practice programs, because I do not want to be lingering around towards the back of the grid. And hopefully tracks like China, which is next, hopefully we're a lot more competitive around there, because I feel the engine is quite poor going down the straight here, but in the corners I think we've got a good car. Got to focus a bit more on the powertrain. So hopefully you enjoyed that episode. It was pretty stressful for me, to be honest, but I'm really looking forward to China. That should be good, and that will be out tomorrow as well. So thank you so much for watching and support. 38,000 subscribers as well. That's absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.